safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to any sports or indirect play, or using any proper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Second half.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Corey Kispert. Cunningham is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Wall in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's James. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Achua in a shooting guard. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup, but a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what's your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
And it's the Pistons to start out. And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
And you can tell MP and his team take a lot of pride protecting home court. They have been playing absolutely great here. And I'll tell you guys what, the fans love this team. They get extra loud for them, setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Kispert outside, back to Cunningham, takes a 3, sinks the tray.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
White against James, from the arc, knocks it down from distance. James has got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Sexton. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. James passes to Brunson. Back to James. The kick out to Brunson. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Cunningham passes to White. To the paint. Here's Kispert, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
James finds Tatum. They double-team Tatum. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Wall pulls it down.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The shot by James, no good. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Kispert into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
There's the three. And it's James with the three. James has got 10 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kispert outside. Brunson against Cunningham. Here's Sexton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Ooh, poked away. Kispert outside. And that one is hammered home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Achua can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Just a flashy move by Sexton, speeding past the defense and slamming it home.
Here's James. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Gets the three to fall. He's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Sexton passes to Cunningham. Pass to Kispert. Driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
James, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it's Detroit with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. James has got 17.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And here's Wall. Outside White. And here's Kispert from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And the Lakers call time here. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The Lakers, #1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Here's James. The rebound by Detroit. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
James with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Out to the right wing. Screen by James. Can't get it to drop. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons leading. Lets it go from the wing. Here's White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Lewis is checked in for Wall. Vucevic comes in for White. Rivers is checked in for Kispert. And Walsh is subbed in for Sexton. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Rivers. Brunson defending. Rivers, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Jason Tatum out there with James. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Here's Cunningham following the score by Los Angeles.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Both good from the line that time. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Rivers. He's got 5. Here's Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now, here is James. Defense right on him. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 25 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Captain Klutz in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
At the line for Los Angeles, James taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Wall, he's checked in for Detroit. Colin Sexton comes in for Walsh. Here's Cunningham. And the step-back jumper is good. Cunningham's got 13 now.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Wall. Outside Sexton. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Suggs. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's James. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Detroit. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Wall. James with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Can't cash it in from close range.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Oh, got that one up quick. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
James attacking, and the layup is good off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Rivers, the pass to Wall. Cunningham outside. Over Suggs. And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Now, here's James. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Wow. Amazing stuff with the defender glued to him.
Rivers, the pass to Sexton. Here's Lewis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
First one falls for him. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
White, he's checked in for Detroit. Kispert comes in for Rivers. Now here's Powell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Achua passes to James. Good work defensively by White.
Defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Christie's checked in for James. Wall, he's checked in for Detroit. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
57.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
It's a huge get for this team. He can distribute the ball, and he can score when he's needed. And he steps up, Shaq, in those big moments. Brunson has made himself into a star.
Yeah, that last part, you gotta.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Pistons.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Lakers lead by 9. Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Wall in at the center position. And that one's good. James.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
The Pistons shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Kispert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Ball.
"11 feet out, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Wall. Cunningham's got 15.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pistons trail by 10. Sexton looking around. Kispert on the wing. Shot from the top of the key. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to James. And here's Tatum, defended by Kispert. Back to James. And the layup falls. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons.
Pistons ball.
And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call.
The previous play is under review.
A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 10. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Now here's Achua. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. James, that's good.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Cunningham passes to White. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Tatum, a screen on Cunningham. Here's James. And Wall pulls it down. Wall's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Sexton. Outside White. And here's Kispert. Now Wall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Assisted.
Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one. The 3, James. The kick to Tatum. Now James. Give him 39. Drills it from deep. James has got 42 in the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Wall. Sexton with it. 3-pointer Kispert. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's James on the assist by Achua. James has got 44.
Well, he had just enough breathing room to sink that layup. The defense was there, but not quick enough.
Cunningham, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And it's James with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Kispert on the wing. The 3 is up. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Cunningham finds White. Back to Cunningham. Wall with the screen on Brunson. And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining 3s right now.
Stan, you were a long-time coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Rivers is checked in for the Pistons.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Jackson on the wing, checked by Sexton. James passes to Powell, tipped away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rivers. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Brunson. Here's James. He's guarded by White. Powell, a screen on White. Here's James. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Rivers. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 22. The floater. Christie with a rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Brunson. James deciding where to go with it. Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by James, no good. Here's Rivers. Brunson defending. The kick out to White. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Puts up a 3. The shot by James, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
White, the pass to Wall. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's James into the lane. And it's James with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Rivers. Brunson defending. White for 3. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep. Powell. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
White on the wing from outside the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Powell's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. Lewis is checked in for Wall. to Reynolds. Here's James. Up and in on the layup. James has got 54 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Kane. To the inside. The putback. James with the rebound.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Good work defensively by White. Pistons trail by 13. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. White's got 9.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
James against White. Fires for 3. And it's James with the 3. James has got 57 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
The Lakers lead by 13. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. From behind the arc. The rebound by Detroit. On the wing, Rivers. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. James is out there with Jackson. Then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Reynolds in at point. That's the Laker 5. Now, here is James. From downtown. Here's Jackson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Vukcevic. Pass to Lewis. Another shot. And again, no good by Detroit. Los Angeles leading by 15. And there's James from the arc. And it's good. He hits another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Rivers, the pass to Cunningham. The 3-ball. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And there's James from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Vukcevic. Jacks up a 3. James with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds now. Hits yet again. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Rivers, the pass to Cunningham. Over Suggs. And it's Cunningham missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And it's James with the jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And the shot goes.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And there's James from the arc. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Rivers, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Vucevic beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Reynolds passes to Jackson. Here's James. The Pistons clear it. Lewis has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
James lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Colin Sexton's checked in for Detroit.
Substitution on the board.
Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And some changes here for Detroit. Wall, he's checked in for Lewis, and it's White in for Vucevic. For three, James. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. James with a steal. And it's James with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Sexton misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. James with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Here's Rivers. And count it. Now 5 for 7. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Fires the 3. And Wall pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Rivers, the pass to Sexton. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Lakers lead by 20. James with the ball. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Now here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Great game for him. Double-double now. Here's James. The shot that time not on target.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Kispert, the pass to White, knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming to town. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And again, it's Detroit.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Here's James. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Pistons trail by 16. Outside Sexton. Outside White. Inside. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 34.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Tatum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's James. Another one falls. Amazing.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. White for 3. James with the rebound. James has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pistons trail by 15. Down low. Here's White. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
That's his second personal foul. Second team. Back for 2.
That free throw good from James. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Detroit has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. 3-pointer Kispert. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Captain Clutch.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
So for the Pistons, Lewis is checked in for Wall. Walsh comes in for Kispert. And Rivers is subbed in for Sexton.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
And he comes up with a bucket.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Tipped. Duncan, pass to James. Let's go with a 3. Again! What an avalanche! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
James brings the double team. Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James Outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Walsh. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Lewis. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy.